We are told the straight line L1 has equation y equals 3x minus 4. The straight line L2 is perpendicular to L1 and passes through the point 9, 5. We have been asked to find an equation for the line L2, and this question is worth 3 marks. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to grasp the concept of something being perpendicular. Okay, so two lines are perpendicular if the product of their gradient is -1. Okay, so in this case it would be the gradient of line 1 times the gradient of line 2 would equal -1. The gradient of line 1 is 3. Okay, so 3 times the gradient of line 2 equals -1, and this means the gradient of line 2 is -1 over 3. So we know it will take equation form y equals -1 over 3x plus c, where c is the y-intercept. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use this point that it passes through to work out the value of c. So we're going to say at x equals 9, y equals 5. Okay, this is an important translation from the coordinate we've been given, okay, because now we can plug it into our equation and get a value for c. So y is 5, this equals -1 over 3 times 9 plus c. -1 over 3 times 9 is -3, so we have 5 equals -3 plus c, and rearranging we get that c. So just bringing it back up here, 5 equals -3 plus c. We know that c equals 8. And the way we've done this is we've just added 3 to both sides. Okay? So, finally, we can substitute c back in, and we can say that y equals -1 over 3x plus 8. This part, or this question, sorry, is worth 3 marks. The first mark comes from a method to find the gradient of L2 using -1 over the gradient of L1, as we have done here. The second mark comes from substitution of the coordinate 9, 5 into y equals your gradient times x plus c. So if you use the wrong gradient, you can still get this point, as we have done here. This is our second mark. And the third and final mark comes from correctly rearranging to get that y equals -1/3 x plus 8, as I have here. If you did get the equation of the line being y minus 5 equals -1 over 3 times x minus 9, so using a slightly different form of the equation of a line, you do get all 3 marks as well, so that is also correct. But I would always recommend doing it the way I've done here, because as the marks team presented it, it's easier for you to pick up your marks.